Hey everybody, NW Order for Life here with Seven Deadly Sins Episode 3 review. Episode I like about the episode is that we get more into Diane's character. Uh, Diane is basically, this giant that wants to be cute and small like everybody else. So like she probably feels like she can't have a normal relationship and probably feels like she's abnormal. And so we see, a flashback of how she met Meliodas and he saved her from just a bunch of knights. I don't know if he really saved her, because she could beat the knights on her own, but like he just showed that he cared about her, and he showed that he thought of her as a girl. Like it's not good gang up on a girl, And he said to the knights, and are you okay? Like, did they bother you? Like, he just treated her like a girl, like she was there. So it was good character development for her, and really showed, that her character has some depth. Meliodas is hurt from his fight with Gilthunder. Gilthunder actually, in the very beginning of the episode, gets sent flying away by Diane. Meliodas just dodges all his strikes, and Diane picks him up and throws him away. He's able to destroy one of her gauntlets, though, on her hand. But Gilthunder lands in this village or whatever and hurts these people who, ironically, were praying to God, to help them in this church. And Gilthunder lands and crashes and hurts all these people and doesn't even care. He just walks right on through and shows you how corrupt the Holy Knights are, right? So as Meliodas is rushed to this village to get aid by Elizabeth and Diane, the doctor that gives Meliodas medicine at the very end is revealed to be working with with this group of holy knights, I think called the Weird Fangs, I think they're called, and they're like three knights, and this doctor is working with one of them and apparently has poisoned Meliodas, where he should never wake up again. That's where the episode ends off, on Meliodas poisoned in bed with Elizabeth, like horrified. But Diane wants to go to the prison and find out, and free Bond, the next Seven Deadly Sin member that's locked away in the prison, and she's rushing over there, and Meliodas is apparently dead in his sleep, and Elizabeth and Hawk can't really do anything. All they can do is just talk about how they wish they could help. And that's pretty much the entire episode, I believe, except for the very end, where the coolest thing happens, and these two guards are talking outside of Bond's cell, and they're saying how Bond has never moved, he's never spoken for I think 10 years. They have him imprisoned in there, and he's got his appendages are pierced, and he's got all these bars and everything holding him against the wall, and all pierced throughout his body, and he has all this, super long beard and hair and everything, right? So he looks like he's dead or whatever. He's gagged with this metal bar, So he looks like he's completely taken care of. But he hears them talking about Meliodas and Diane, and how they're looking for Bond or something. And so Bond is like, "Oh, that's an interesting conversation," and he basically just kicks down the door with his foot, and you see as he's walking out, you see his foot has this anchor stuck in it, and his arm has these spikes in it, and he's pulling all this shit out of him. And one of the Holy Knights, an apprentice of the Holy Knight, Jellicoe, I think she's called, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a girl, but she goes to I'm going to say she now. If it's a he later on, I'll correct myself. But she goes to tell the two soldiers, go and say that I had to kill Ben because he wouldn't go back in his cell or something. And she just goes in a flash. She flashes over to him with speed, and in a mirage kind of fashion, like slices with her sword. I know it's probably. Let me look at myself while I'm doing this. It's like, yeah, I'm doing something like this, but like, just picture like the sword, like just going everywhere, swinging around in a mirage type kind of style, and she basically like puts the sword away, sheets it, thinking like, well, she killed him, and he's like, oh, he starts laughing, and you see that he's completely shaved. His entire beard is gone. All his long hair is cut short. So literally, he used her like super special move, like slashing whatever, and basically dodged in the perfect way where it cut off all of his hair, where it groomed his face and his hair on the top, and that's just crazy. That's insane, and you can see why Bond calls her Brat. And he says, "This is the only scar right here that this is a scar." Like, you think all that I was wounded. What wounds? Like, you look at his body and you see no wounds, no holes, no nothing. Even though things were pierced and held him on the wall and like through his body, nothing, no holes. But he has that one scar on his neck, and he's like, "This is a scar that man gave me. Like, this is a real scar." So, pretty sick. Bond looks like a sick character. Great development for Diane, and Gilthunder is temporarily thwarted. He'll be back in the future to fight. And how will Meliodas get out of poison directly delivered to his his body when he was unconscious? And he was unconscious because he said like, "Oh no, I'm fine. Don't worry about it." And he said, "I'm gonna go lay down in my room." And when Elizabeth went after him, that's when she found him collapsed on the floor. So yeah, so that was pretty much the episode. Fantastic episode, really. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. It was fighting. There was great character development, and there was just some cool villains. And the new villains, new Holy Knights. One of them attacked the town with like these poisonous insect shower kind of thing, like a. And Diane actually, and I want to mention it actually, Diane used her fist pounded into the ground, and like all these trees came out of the ground and like killed all the bugs, like the trunks of trees. I almost thought they were rocks, but they were actually trees. So it was really cool. Um, and so there's great power display by Diane there, showing why she's one of the seven deadly sins. So yeah, great episode, 9 out of 10. Tell me what you think about it in the comments below. Um, be sure to like my video if you can, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Thanks. Excited about the next video. Excited about this series. Have a great night, guys.